Good morning, viewer. Beyond here. Yes, some breaking news from India. Yeah, India successfully conducted the first flight test of domestically developed Agni V missile with multiply independently targetable re-entry vehicle technology. 3 years ago, Pakistan attempted to develop the multiply independently targetable re-entry vehicle, that is called MIRV technology, using 2.75 0 kilometer sign threat missiles, will each warhead hitting the ground at the separation of 2 kilometers, but as per DRDO top brass failed miserably. On Monday evening, India test fired Agni 5 missile with 3 MIRVs over a distance of over 3000 km, though the range of the missile is 5000 km. The name of the missile is key to MIRV as the warhead separates in space and the missile enters the atmosphere resembling a fireball, that is called Agni, due to friction at a speed of some 6 kilometers per second. Each warhead comes down at different speeds and hits the ground with some 200 kilometers separating the point of impact. The key of MIRV is re-entry, as this is a critical phase as warhead may disintegrate if it is not made of carbon composites. With India already having tested for the 3700 km range K4 submarine launched ballistic missile, the successful test of Agni 5 reveals that India's nuclear missile arsenal is ready to deter any adversary, and work is already on to develop the Agni P generation for versatile missiles. Pakistan and its big brother China will use the Agni 5 test to ensure that Islamabad does not sign the Fissile Marshall Cutoff Treaty, that is called FMCT, setting asymmetric conventional force levels with India. But the Agni 5 MRB is to deter expansionist China, which still covets parts of Indian territories after militarily occupying Tibet in 1950 using brutal force. Fact is that the PLA had stationed its two spy ships of Xinjiang Yang Hong class to monitor the Agni 5 test, with Hong 01 crossing the Malacca Straits on March 7 to 8 night after India issued a NOTAM for test trials on March 7. The Hong 01 is currently stationed 500 km west of Vizag, while sister ship Hong 03 is outside Maldivian EEZ to monitor the impact of the tested Indian missile in the South Indian Ocean. The Indian decision to test fire MIRV equipped Agni 5 is largely due to the fact that China has been rapidly developing intermediate range nuclear ballistic missiles, as it has never been part of the now virtually defunct Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty between US and Russia in 1987. Due to multiple warheads, the Agni 5 cannot be intercepted by anti-missile shields, as each nuclear warhead has different velocities and separate targets. Even though India has issued NOTAMs for March 15-16, authoritative sources say that no more test firings are planned, as the objective has been achieved and project handlers have returned to headquarters. The project directors will now examine the trajectory and other variables of the missile as recorded by Indian Ballistic Missile Trackers INS Dhruv to make an operational changes if required. Mission Dibastro is a success.